how important and beneficial is it from a staff standpoint to know that no matter who you put in on a given night, there's a pretty good chance that you guys will come out with a victory?
Well, I've said all along since the start of the year we've got two quality goaltenders, and both Eric and Brooks have done a really good job, and they work extremely hard, and the guys have a lot of confidence in front of them. And it's a good thing to have two quality goaltenders, and the fact that you don't have to worry about taking a step back if you play the other one. But the big problem is that there's only one net, so you have to keep them both happy. And you know, Brooks and Eric are both ranked in the top 15 in save percentage, and they've both done a very good job, and they continue to do the job. You can't ask anything more from them, and they've given us a chance to win every night, and that's all you can ask.
Can you talk a little bit about their game, either one of them, and do you guys have to adjust at all when the different one's in net, or just go the same way?
I think they both play very similar. They're both big kids who take up a lot of net. They're very technical. I think Eric might be a little bit more technical than Brooks, but I think Brooks never quits on a puck. He's a battler in net and gets by a lot by his work and hard work. And it's not to say Eric doesn't work that hard, but he's more technical and positional than Brooks is, where he's a battler. We don't change our game. They both need to improve on their puck handling. I think Brooks has done better lately, and it's something we work on a daily basis. So I think they're very similar in how they play, and they both have an opposite demeanor a little bit. Eric on game days is a little bit more high-strung and into the game, and Brooks a little looser. So I think it's more of just going out and playing and knowing that you got a goaltender, you got two goaltenders who are going to stop the puck. He goes to tough areas. Pucks just find their way onto their sticks. He's slippery in front of the net, and they get in the net. And it's a gift. There's a gift in scoring goals, and Cody's got that. And he's going to get a lot more attention from teams now that he's in double digits than what he was before. It'll be interesting to see if he can keep up the scoring pace with the attention he'll get from opposing teams.
You mentioned that goal scoring ability. Did you see that when you were recruiting him? What did you see that said, this is a guy that I want on the team?
Well, we talked to a lot of people about him, and the first thing that everybody says, the kid can score goals. He's not the biggest kid, he's not the fastest kid, he's not the strongest kid, but he's got a knack for putting the puck in the net, and we saw that. And there were a lot of teams that passed Cody Wido by and didn't take him, and we still wondered for sure until he got here if he was going to be a guy that could do the other things outside of his game if he wasn't scoring. And he's proven that he's got better defensively. He's forechecked well. He's been responsible in his position. That he does have a backside to his game, that if he's not scoring, he's doing some other things well to help the team. And that was the thing. If he wasn't going to score double digits, what else can he do to help the team? And we found out that he's got a lot more to his game and a lot more depth to his game.
You've seen that sort of explains why you guys weren't able to generate any offense on Saturday night against Holy Cross, and how do you go correcting that for UConn this weekend?
Well, I don't think our game was in any flow. I didn't think we lost Furman South to a check from behind penalty early. We had 11 forwards. We had to kill a 5-minute major. We used a lot of our guys and we tired them out early, killing the 5-minute major. And Holy Cross had a good power play. We didn't have any. We didn't keep the game simple enough. We tried to score by beating 3 or 4 people instead of advancing pucks and playing in their end, and we just didn't get any rhythm. And I hold ourselves responsible for not realizing what we needed to do. And I don't think our effort level was as high on Saturday as it was on Friday. And we need to be more consistent and make sure that we're ready to play back-to-back nights, because when you get to the playoffs and when you get to crunch time, you got to win 2 games in a row to get on to the next round every time. And so you're going to have to be able to play 2 games. So we need to make sure that we focus on being ready to play back-to-back nights and bringing the same intensity the second game that you do the first.
What do you know about the UConn team you guys are facing this week?
Good goaltending. They've got an excellent power play. The first one, the number 1 ranked power play in the league. They've got some guys who can score goals. Billy Latta, Cole Schneider, very good offensive players. They're young. and they're producing. And then you got a Gerke kid who's leading the league in scoring for defense. It's going to be a challenge. It's going to be a battle, and we're going to have to be ready to play.